If you like this video, please click on the like button. Comment with the names of the movies you would like us to cover next. Click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified of our latest creations. We cover 100 movies from around the world every day. To advertise with our channel, reach out to us. Our contact information is on our channel page. Now, let's move to the plot of this movie.
Dr. James Xavier develops eye drops intended to increase the range of human vision, allowing one to see beyond the visible spectrum into the ultraviolet and X-ray wavelengths and beyond. Believing that testing on animals and volunteers will produce uselessly subjective data, he tests the drops on himself. Initially, Xavier discovers that he can see through people's clothing, and he uses his vision to save a young girl whose medical problem was misdiagnosed. Over time and with continued use of the drops, Xavier's visual capacity increases but his ability to control it decreases. Eventually, he can see the world only in forms of light and texture that his brain is unable to fully comprehend. Even closing his eyes brings no relief. As he can see through his closed eyelids, his friend Dr. Sam Brant advises him to stop the drops until they have had a chance to evaluate the effects, particularly since the eyes have a direct path to the brain. Xavier refuses, and during an argument he accidentally knocks Brant out a window. Xavier's friend Dr. Diane Fairfax persuades him that if he is found he will be convicted of murder. So he goes on the run. He works in a carnival as a mind reader. His manager realizes his skill is not a trick, especially when he diagnoses a girl's injuries when she falls from the Ferris wheel, and convinces him that he can make more money as a miracle diagnostician. Xavier's eyes start to change and he has to wear thick protective goggles to prevent overload. People queue up to see him. Fairfax tracks him down and goes into the consultancy. He no longer sees the outer surface, so does not recognize her until she speaks. He explains how he can no longer close his eyes to achieve darkness and is haunted by his power. He moves to leave, having researched Xavier's true identity. The manager threatens to summon the authorities to arrest him for Brant's death if he leaves the consultancy. Fairfax drives Xavier away. They drive to Las Vegas to use his skill to cheat at a casino. As Brant feared, the drops have begun to affect Xavier's mind. In an irrational fit of anger, he deliberately provokes the casino owners by announcing which cards are in the blackjack dealer's hand and are about to be drawn. The casino calls security. His glasses are knocked off in a scuffle and his eyes are exposed as black and gold. He throws a bundle of cash into the crowd as a diversion, allowing him to escape. Xavier drives out to the desert alone, but his eyesight is too strange to drive accurately, especially at high speed with a helicopter chasing him. He crashes. He wanders from the crash site and finds a large tent holding a religious revival. The helicopter lands. He tells the evangelist that he is beginning to see things at the edges of the universe, including an eye that sees us all in the center of the universe. The pastor replies that what he sees is sin and the devil, and quotes the gospel verse, "If thine eye offends thee, pluck it out." Xavier tears out his eyes.